Okay, short video because I wanna give a shout out to the Sonic 3 trailer that dropped today. I mean, another trailer did come out like 1 month ago, but I didn't comment on it because I had other stuff that I wanted to talk about. But today, since there's nothing much else other than something about Unreal Engine that I wanna discuss, but also I'll do it in another video. But in this video, I wanna just talk about this trailer, the Sonic movies, but also video game movies in general. So, like, as for the trailer, as for the movie, what I think, how I think it's gonna go. Honestly, the Sonic movies so far have been okay. They were nothing special. I've watched both, the first one and the second one. Of course, I'm gonna watch the third one as well mostly because of Shadow. Because I've always been a Shadow enjoyer, honestly. I've always hated how Sega sidelined Shadow after 2006, after Sonic 2006, because they were listening to fucking YouTubers who had no clue what they were talking about. So the post 2006 era in which the Sega was listening to people who were saying the friends need to go, which was one of the dumbest things they ever did, because the friends are also what makes Sonic interesting. Of course, you're not gonna spam every single friend in a game, but making a game with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow, I think that's the best case scenario you can have in a game with those characters, or even just Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. But I think Shadow, it depends if it's modern Sonic or classic Sonic, because classic Sonic, it's gonna be Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, but modern Sonic, yeah, Shadow needs to be in my opinion, because he deserves to be in. So as for the movies, like I said, they are okay, nothing special. In the end, they are kid movies, so you're not really gonna find the meaning of life in these in these movies, because they're movies made for children. But they are enjoyable. The biggest problem I have is that they try to shoehorn in the human characters too much. And I think, honestly, I wouldn't have minded if they had made one movie, at least, that was all CG, all computer graphics, kind of like they did with the Mario movie, which I haven't watched. Because that makes possible for the whole thing to focus more on Sonic, as opposed to if they're gonna do a live action movie. Of course, they are also gonna focus on the humans, sadly, which I think it's honestly, it's not what I wanna see in a fucking movie about Sonic. I wanna see Sonic, not the humans. And second, what I don't like about these movies, about the Sonic movies, honestly, is Sonic's characterization. He talks too much, honestly. Even Shadow tells him to shut the fuck up in the movie, in the trailer, because they just made him talk too much.
One headshot to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
He seems more like Deadpool than Sonic. I mean, yeah, making a few jokes here and there, it's fine, but he never shuts the fuck up. He's always trying to be quirky, witty, but no, that's not what Sonic is about, in my opinion. He sounds like a Redditor. Like that type of humor, that millennial type of humor, that's more annoying than anything. Most of the time. Sometimes, yeah, the jokes do land, but most, like 3 times out of 4, the jokes don't land, in my opinion. So I'd just rather if he stayed quiet, if possible. So I mean, I'm interested more than anything in Shadow, honestly, to see how they actually portray it. I like Keanu Reeves' interpretation, even though he just uses his same voice. Like, that's Keanu Reeves. He uses the same voice for all his characters. Like even Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk, just like he uses the same tone of voice. So yeah, but I don't mind because I like Keanu Reeves, even though he's not the best actor around. I like his voice, his attitude. So I think it was a good choice for Shadow as a character. Talking about video game movies in general. Honestly, there aren't many good video game movies around, and I'm a person that has been watching video game movies like since I was a kid, because back then when there was no internet available for the masses, once you were done playing games, it was either you watch TV or you watch some movies in VHS. So that's what my second favorite pastime. Watching movies, I used to watch a lot the Mario movie, the first Mario movie with real people. Yeah, that sucked ass. The Mortal Kombat, honestly, the Mortal Kombat movie, the first one, is one of the few good movies that are inspired by video games. I will also say, yeah, the Sonic movies are okay, but nothing special. Other than that, I can't really think of much else. The Resident Evil movies as well. The first one was okay, but honestly, it was a trashy movie. It wasn't a good movie. It was just for the novelty. But I actually watched it at the theater. But yeah, it wasn't a good movie. I can't think of any other movie that's a good movie other than being like inspired or adapted from a video game. Like I think the first Mortal Kombat movie is probably the best video game movie ever. Because other than that, not really. They are okay at best, but most of the time they just suck. Because they are not faithful to the source material a lot of the time. The director wants to do. Sometimes you have like even the shows, like this TV series like the Halo show, the Yakuza show, where you have the directors that want to do their own fucking thing. But then why are you like trying to adapt the story into something that it's not? You're just trying to use the franchise, the clout that comes with the franchise, to do your own thing, which is gonna suck most likely, because if you're not familiar with the IP at all, there's no way you're gonna do it justice. So that's why shows like the Halo show suck. I mean, I haven't really watched these shows because most of the time they suck, so I don't even waste my time. But for the movies, like I said, if there's some things that can be interesting, like some references, because you can tell the Sonic movies at least, were made by someone who cares a little bit about the franchise, because there is quite a few references to the games. So they are commercial movies, but you can tell the persons behind the movies care a little bit about the franchise, and that's enough for me to make me want to watch them. Especially because other than the Sonic CD anime, there haven't really been other Sonic movies other than like mediocre shows like Sonic Boom or The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog back in the day. So yeah, I think this movie is gonna be, I think the Sonic movie, Sonic 3 is gonna be a decent one, mostly because of Shadow though, because the humans ruin the movie. I have the feeling that the movie is gonna be okay only when Shadow is on screen. Other than that, it's gonna be the usual mediocre slop fest. So happy to be wrong, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, let me know your opinion on movie games, and maybe this movie as well if you're interested in watching it. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.